to the broader public and their interests, but it does not matter. Because most Americans just look at that and go, well, at least he's doing shit. That's it. This is why I always try to tell all of you and all who will listen that the Democrats should behave like Republicans, not in terms of policy, but in terms of politics. That's it. That's it. Democrats should be playing politics in the same way that the Republicans do. Obstruct when you're not in power, and when you're actually in power, do everything you can to overcome whatever kind of legal or congressional hurdle is placed in front of you. Okay? That's it. That's it. But they don't do that. That's why it's laughable when you think about the Biden administration, which had every right to actually abolish student loan debt. They had all of the power, and the Supreme Court decided it was unconstitutional. Fuck the Supreme Court. What are you going to do about it? But Biden was, of course, the wrong guy for that, because he can't go on television and do what Trump does all the time, which is to say the Supreme Court is an enemy of the American people. They want people to be saddled with unlimited debt for the rest of your lives. They want you to be saddled with unlimited debt. They pulled a bullshit case out of nowhere to claim that there was a financial institution being harmed. The financial institution itself said that there is no legal standing for this court case. Are you joking? Fuck the Supreme Court? Fuck that? What are you doing? The Supreme Court shut Biden down. They did pass it. Are you so sure that if the Supreme Court said no to Trump would ignore that? Should Biden? This take is a miss. Biden did attempt to forgive student loan debt. Brother, what are you saying? Do you hear yourself? The Supreme Court, especially under the Biden administration, was supremely unpopular. Okay? You have to play hardball. You can't just say, all right, well, they have awesome power at the end of the day. They should have changed the Supreme. They should have changed the Supreme, but just not listening to the Supreme Court is insanity. Yeah, well, when Donald Trump does that, you'll see. If it ever happens. He already has a completely captive supermajority Supreme Court, but if that were to ever happen, you'll see how this works. Okay? It's insane for him too. Yeah, except he does insane shit that is not overall beneficial for the American public every goddamn day. And we just go, oh, what can we do about it? But in the eyes of the broader public, they look at that and go, well, that's my president right there. He's actually doing something. You're demonstrating the same exact attitude that is fundamentally leading Democrats to lose every step of the way. If you are, ironically enough, even if you are an institution defender, if you have one party that opposes institutions every step of the way, that will look to find any kind of legal jargon to justify their actions that continue with their agenda of deregulation, destroying the federal government, destroying the regulatory agencies, offering tax cuts for the wealthy. If you have a party that does not care about the rules, or will find like some antiquated legal standard to claim that they have the righteous, like enough of a legal power to behave in this way, then you're always going to sit aside as the institutions are destroyed. Okay? We can do things, but saying Biden should just say fuck the Supreme Court, let them enforce it, then we have a king, and I don't want a king anything. Dog, we already have a king, and that is because Biden was not aggressive enough. That is my point. And your attitude is the reason why Democrats fucking lose every step of the way. You're still saying, think of the norms as the current White House has taken a fucking taken lighter fluid and a match to the entire institution. And as the entire institution is falling apart, as everything is on fire, you just go,